guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're seeing this face for the very first time, then hi, I'm Tanu. This is my channel where I share my take on dressing classic and chic in a budget along with skincare and lifestyle with you. So if you could please take a moment and subscribe to my channel, that would genuinely mean the world to me. So now let's start with today's video, and as the title suggests, it's my room tour. I did a closet tour and a shoe tour a little while ago, and I thought, why don't I share my room tour with you. So let's start with the room tour. So now let's start on with the room tour. First, I will give you the overview of the room, and the first thing that you're going to notice in the room is this big steps in the middle. Well, these are the staircase that connect us from the second floor. Since we used to stay on the second floor initially, but our room was way too small for our needs, and we love space and openness. So hence we did have a room on the third floor. So that led us to connect both of them via these steps. Hence they came into the picture. So it's more like a duple room here. And here on the third floor, we have maintained this whole floor like a penthouse vibe. So I will show you what's outside and inside the room as well, because those two things combine it together. And that's what I love about this room, that we have an open space outside and we have a lot of space here in this room as well. So now let's start with the first part, that is inside the room, and then later I'll take you outside, which is a beautiful terrace garden that we have maintained. So let's start on. So the moment you enter from that door behind the camera, first thing you'll notice is the crib. We have a 20-month-old baby girl, hence this is the crib. This is the one we picked up from Mother Care. The rest of the items that you see inside the crib, that is the pillows or the blanket that has been personalized, all of these I have picked up from Masilo and Little West, a combination of all these items. I would like to specially mention this mosquito net that we have, that's in the shape of a dolphin, and the moment you open it up and spread it across the crib, it just looks like princess bed, if I may say so. And this is the one that I picked up from Amazon. So next to the crib is the bed, and this is a king size bed that we picked up from Home Center. And most of the things that you will see in this room are predominantly going to be in the color white, because it lends a lot of space and a lot of openness to the room, hence this color white. And this is the one that we picked up from Home Center. All the things that you see on the bed, they are a combination of things from Good Earth and something from Home Center. And the bedspread that we have, it's from D Decor, and this big cushion cover, it's from Good Earth, and the one that's in the light blue and a dark blue combination, it's from the Boho Bungalow. They are all available on Instagram. If you like, I'll mention it in the description box. So the color coordination that I've maintained in this room is predominantly white combined with the accent of pale blue that you'll see it on the walls. It's a very nice combination of pale blue or something in a lighter gray. This lends a lot of serenity and calmness to the whole room. I give a lot of importance to the element of space in the room. I don't like very congested things. I don't like very cluttered things. So hence this gives me an apt space and calmness. Next to the bed, you will see this stool that was part of the house for the past many few years, and I wanted to use it as a side table, so hence I have used it. And this is in a very nice metal grey color. Just to top it up, I'm using this grey color mat that I picked up from Pure, and on top of that I generally put my book that I'm reading for the week, and this time I'm reading The Signature of All Things by Elizabeth Gilbert. Next to the side stool, you will see the air purifier that we picked up from Dyson. Now opposite the bed and next to the crib is my loungy chair. This is the one that also I picked up from Home Center. Basically all the furniture that I picked up in this room is predominantly from Home Center, that we picked up like 7 years ago when we got married, and we wanted to set the room in a tone that we like, so hence all of them came together. So this is the lazy boy that we picked up from Home Center, and it's a very comfortable one. To top it on, there's this cushion cover that I picked up from Oma very recently. Next to those are the two set of drawers. Actually those were the side drawers that were accompanied with the bed, but because of the paucity of space, since we have these big steps in the middle, so hence I could not fit them there, so I have decided to put one on each other and use it as a storage for baby stuff, knickknacks here and there. So next the set of drawers is my vanity. I forgot to finish my juice. I have it each day if you're interested in knowing. This is the vegetable juice, which is a combination of beetroot, carrot, and I also add a little bit of pomegranate and a small slice of orange just to brighten up the taste. So now let's move back to the room tour. So next to the drawers is my vanity case, and this is the one that I picked up from Home Center yet again in the color white, because it makes it look very airy and spacious. So on top of the vanity case, you will see a set of candles. One is the one that I picked up recently from Oma. I just love the flower print on the candle case. It's very beautiful and I picked it up solely for that reason. Next to that is another lavender flavored candle that I picked up from Home Center. We also have this flower setup here, which is in a mint green color, and it is put in a glass vase. And inside the vase, I have put in some knickknacks in a wooden tones that I got off from Pure. After that, there is this glass case that I use it for storing cotton balls, and this again I got it off from Pure. Next to that is a Buddha statue that again is from Pure. I have it all of these for a couple of years now. This is the setup that you see most of the times in my video because here's where I sit and shoot my videos. Moving on, there are the few of the perfumes that we use. These are the few perfumes that we are using currently. The current favorite right now is Sinora by Salvatore Ferragamo. Then there's Chanel No. 5. And the one that I use the maximum number of times on special occasion is Paradiso by Roberto Cavalli. This is an intense perfume. Apart from that, there's my favorite again, that is Candy by Prada. And then there is Body by Burberry as well. Apart from the perfumes, again, then we come to this little knick-knack thing that matches up with the candle stand that we had there. And this is again I picked up from Oma. And these two things are still available at Oma. If you want, you can just check it out. Underneath this are the chest of drawers. And these are used mostly for our paperwork, like important files here. Then this holds our laptop and my husband's bag. Underneath that is a drawer that houses all the things that I use on daily basis, like moisturizer and my lipsticks and so on and so forth. And the last drawer holds my makeup and my hairstyling tools. I don't use much makeup, so I had a lot of space. So apart from hairstyling tools, I also used to store it my sunglasses. Now moving on to this side of the room. Now this side of the room is my closet. Since we have this big room and I had this dream of having a walk-in closet, but I didn't want it to have a special room made for it. I think it's a wastage of space when you utilize the whole room for a closet. Plus I don't have that much stuff, so we decided, since this room is so big, why don't we use this side of the whole room as a closet? Hence we decided to separate them by these glass doors, and they are slidable glass doors that we had them, and I think they have been part of this closet for the past 5 or 6 years. I have shared my detailed closet tour on my channel as well. If you haven't checked it out, I'll mention it here and in the description box also. So you must have guessed it from the room as well that everything has a set place in it, and we like to keep things on our set place. So even if it's not for the sake of shooting this video that this room looks like this, it predominantly looks like this any time you want to walk into the room. So this was inside the room, and now let's move to the outside of the room to see the penthouse look and feel and vibe that we have maintained. Plus I'd like to share with you my terrace garden. I love this gardening area. I love greenery, so hence all of this has been collected by me. So I'm too excited. So now let's move forward. So this is the mosquito net door that we've installed because we love to keep things open and to ward off from the mosquitoes. Hence this comes really handy. And now let's see the view that's outside. Moving to exit the room, you see this beautiful terrace. This was designed by me. There was absolutely nothing here, absolutely glitch here, and I wanted to have that vibe of a penthouse kind of a look. But I love greenery and I love space. I wanted some space for us to lounge around and be at ease, plus have some space for the baby to enjoy as well. So hence this space was designed, and I kept things very clutter free. If you notice, we have a lot of flowers, we have a lot of plants, we have even some trees as well. There are a few of the trees that I've managed to get here. They're as long as 10 feet tall, and I just love them. We grow pomegranates here, we grow tomatoes, potatoes, and so forth. And plus this place, lends a lot of calmness and greenery to the whole construction jungle that's around us. So it's our own space of greenery and calmness here. So this was the overview of the terrace garden that I have, and now let's get back into the room. So that was my room tour and also the little terrace garden area that's attached to our room. I hope you guys liked it. If you liked it, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon right next to it so that you'll be notified every time I upload a video. See you next time. Bye bye.